Honorable MOS Shri Devu Singh Chauhan ji, my very learned secretary Shri Rajaraman ji, all the friends on the dais, off the dais, friends from the industry, friends from academia. I wish you all on this Guru Purnima Utsav today. It's a very auspicious occasion. People like us for whom knowledge has been the most important aspiration in life. Knowledge has been one of those, the only way by which you can come up in this world. For people like us, today's day is a very, very important day. So I wish you all my best wishes on the auspicious Guru Purnima. Friends, I'll take about 20 minutes today. Normally I speak less, but today I'll try to cover so many things because this is also the time when we have completed 9 years of our government. Our Prime Minister's 9 years of governance have transformed the telecom sector. So this is the time when we should try and recap what has been done in the 9 years. I'll begin with that. Then I'll bit on some other things and try to kind of sum up the entire sector's achievements in 4-5 minutes. In the last 9 years, the telecom sector has been transformed, totally transformed from a sector which was always full of litigations, full of all kinds of legacy issues, full of variety of discourses which were not healthy discourses. From there, we are today a very, very healthy sector, sunrise sector, a sector in which all of you are focusing on innovation, all of you are working about investment, all of you are looking at growing the sector more. Lots of things have resulted in this. A very proactive governance by Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, his clear vision, his crystal clear direction to the department, despite all the challenges from the legal and judicial point of view. Today we are in a position when we have left all those things behind and we are able to think of the sector going forward. Many structural reforms have happened, many procedural reforms have happened. The results are in front of all of us. What used to take sometimes months is now happening in sometimes few seconds, and most of the times within few days. That is a big change. That's a very, very big change. The whole world is looking at the India's telecom sector as if, okay, this is the sector to be followed. This is the way we should also be doing development of our sector in our country. अभी recently एक अमेरिकन कंपनी के सीईओ ने ट्वीट किया था, मैं नाम नहीं लूँगा, उन्होंने कहा था कि जिस तरह से इंडिया डेवलप कर रहा है टेक्नोलॉजी, अपने देश को भी ऐसे ही टेक्नोलॉजी डेवलप करनी चाहिए. Our government should also basically follow the same path that India is following. इस तरह का माइंडसेट, इस तरह का परसेप्शन चेंज अपने आप में बहुत बड़ी चीज होती है. That's one very big achievement of the 9 years. FDI अगर हम बात करें, इन सब रिफॉर्म्स का रिजल्ट अगर हम एक साधारण परिवार के लिए देखें, डेटा कॉस्ट 300 GB से 300 रुपीज पर जीबी से 10 रुपए पर जीबी पे आई है. कहाँ 300 रुपीज पर जीबी थी, आज 10 रुपीज पर जीबी. ROW की परमिशंस में जो 230 डेज लगता था, आज वो एवरेज 9 डेज है. एक एक करके किसी भी सेक्टर में टोटल BTSs करीब 6,25,000 थे, आज करीब 25 लाख है. इट्स ए ह्यूज चेंज, ऑलमोस्ट 4 times जंप इन द कवरेज. इंटरनेट यूजर्स करीब 25 करोड़ थे, आज 85-90 करोड़ के आसपास इंटरनेट यूजर्स है. FDI बहुत ही लिमिटेड क्वांटिटी में आता था इंडिया में. नाउ FDI इज क्लोज टू $24 billion फ्रॉम 14 to 23. द स्पेक्ट्रम ऑक्शन 5G, जैसा मिनिस्टर साहब ने कहा, 1.5 लाख करोड़ स्पेक्ट्रम ऑक्शन से मिला. और एक एलोकेशन जो मिला वो भी रिकॉर्ड टाइम में 24 घंटे के अंदर अंदर स्पेक्ट्रम का एलोकेशन मिला, जिसमें पहले कई महीने लग जाते थे. 5G के डिप्लॉयमेंट में इंडस्ट्री ने करीब 2 लाख करोड़ का इन्वेस्टमेंट किया है. 2,25,000 करोड़ का टोटल करीब इन्वेस्टमेंट किया. इट्स ए ह्यूज इन्वेस्टमेंट. और सबसे बड़ी बात, इंडिया टेलीकॉम मैन्युफैक्चरिंग डेस्टिनेशन की तरह से निकल के आया है. जो कभी सोचा भी नहीं जा सकता था कि इंडिया विल एवर बिकम अ exporter of technology, because all along we have been consumer of technology. All along we have been importing technology. But now we are an exporter of technology. We are manufacturers, we are designers, and we are getting a lot of confidence, lot of support from the world. Today we are exporting to about 12 countries, including USA. That's a very, very big achievement of the last 9 years. Our 4G footprint is close to 99% of the country, and whatever balance is left, Prime Minister has approved about 38,000 crore rupees for taking the 4G footprint to 100% of the country. That's a huge, huge, huge change in the way telecom services used to be rolled out. I remember there were some professors and there were some commentators जिनका काम ही यही होता था कि टेले डेंसिटी कभी हो ही नहीं सकती, कभी, मतलब एक ऐसा नैरेटिव बनाते थे कि टेलीकॉम सर्विसेज तो रूरल एरियाज में कभी पहुंच ही नहीं सकती. इस तरह का नैरेटिव बनाते थे. आज 4G 99% पहुंच चुका है और 5G almost 270,000 towers, and almost at the rate of 1 tower a minute, 5G is going live. So, in a sense, today we are among the top 3 ecosystems of 5G in the entire world. Except a couple of countries, everybody else is left behind in the last 9 months. So that's a huge achievement for the entire country, and all of you deserve full credit for it, that all of you realized our Prime Minister's vision, you worked very hard, and together we achieved something which was unthinkable. इन सब चेंजेस में जो सबसे बड़ा बेनिफिट मिला है वो मिला है देश के साधारण नागरिकों को. आज डिजिटल इंडिया की रीच, डिजिटल इंडिया की पहुंच देश के कोने कोने में हो गई है. द होल वर्ल्ड इज राइटिंग अबाउट एंड ट्राइंग टू कॉपी एंड इम्यूलेट what we have been able to achieve in the digital India. Today, even in the smallest pocket, remotest pocket of the country, people use digital payments. And a country as technologically advanced as Japan has decided to kind of work with us for having a similar payment system as India has created. That's the change which has been made during the last 9 years. So it's a very important milestone in our country, and all this was possible because our Prime Minister has a very clear vision about technology. Just a few months back, he launched the 6G vision document. He gave us a target that 2G, 3G were very different type of days. Forget those days. 4G, yes, we did very well. 5G, we have to stand equal to the world. And 6G, we have to take the lead. So that is now possible with all the efforts that all of you are making. The good thing is, in this entire journey, we have taken the academia and the industry as equal partners of the government. That's a big mindset change. That's a big change in the way we function. Whether it is semiconductor program or the telecom program, everywhere the people who are sincerely working for the country, whether they are working in the government sector or in the private sector, they are all today having united vision, common vision for taking the country forward. This is very different from the days when industry and government were in the adversarial position. Instead of that, now we are collaborating. We are working together. We are focusing on solving the problem for the common citizens instead of trying to blame each other or try to look at each other as adversaries. That's a big mindset change which has happened in the last 9 years. Same is the case of BharatNet. Today, close to 1.5 lakh connections optical fiber connections, broadband connections are being given in the rural areas of our country. Thanks to the good work done by BSNL, they have also become profitable now. They have come into operating profit, and that's a huge commitment that our government has shown, huge commitment that our Prime Minister has shown. BSNL के पीछे प्रधानमंत्री जी और भारत सरकार चट्टान की तरह खड़े हैं. Absolutely clear commitment towards making sure that BSNL grows, it revives, and it becomes a very important market stabilizing force. इस तरह का एक कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव जो विजन है प्रधानमंत्री जी का, उस विजन का परिणाम है कि आज जैसा माननीय देवू सिंह जी ने बोला, हिंदुस्तान अगर एक ब्राइट स्पॉट है तो इस ब्राइट स्पॉट में टेलीकॉम इज वन ऑफ द ब्राइटेस्ट स्पॉट्स, जैसा आपने देवू सिंह जी भाई साहब ने कहा. इट्स अ वेरी वेरी बिग चेंज इन द एंटायर टेलीकॉम सेक्टर, एंड आई कांग्रेचुलेट ऑल ऑफ यू फॉर अचीविंग दिस बिग चेंज. This change is also reflected in the way the world is today engaging with us. You are aware, अभी हाल ही में माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी की जो स्टेट विजिट हुई है, इस स्टेट विजिट में जो फैसले लिए गए, one very big decision which has been taken is India and US will co-create technology, will co-develop technology. आप सोचो, एक जमाना था जब टेक्नोलॉजी लाने के लिए सोचना पड़ता था, इधर से उधर जाना पड़ता था, और जनरली ऐसा होता था कि एक जनरेशन पीछे वाली टेक्नोलॉजी कोई देता था. अब अमेरिका जैसा देश हिंदुस्तान के साथ को डेवलपमेंट के समझौते कर रहा है, को क्रिएशन के समझौते कर रहा है. दिस इज बिकॉज द क्लैरिटी ऑफ द पॉलिसी. This is because the thrust on Atmanirbhar Bharat. This is because a clear vision that our Prime Minister has shown. ये चेंज है जो आने वाली जनरेशन्स के लिए एक इतना बड़ा, it's a beacon of hope. This is what will take our country to a developed nation status. Friends, I also would like to mention the success of our telecom manufacturing PLI scheme. Close to 1,600 crore investment has already happened in telecom manufacturing. The 42 companies which were selected, they have done very well. They have gone beyond the manufacturing targets which were set in the PLI. Already they have become exporters and exporting to countries like USA, to Europe. So that's a totally new benchmark. एक जैसे एक पहले बेंचमार्क सा रहता था कि क्या हम कभी डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज को एक्सपोर्ट कर पाएंगे, आज वो बेंचमार्क भी अचीव हो गया है, एंड दैट इज इंक्रीजिंग डे आफ्टर डे. डे बाय डे वी आर गेटिंग इनटू अ सिचुएशन वेयर more and more countries want to import from us. Again, that's a very, very big change. And I would also like to mention the semiconductor ecosystem which is getting developed. As we all know, semiconductor is at the heart of our telecom industry. Very happy to share with you that the project which got approved during Prime Minister's US visit, Micron Technologies, within a short time frame of 2 weeks from the date of announcement, the land allocation has been done, the project approval allocation has been done, and the groundbreaking ceremony for the first chip manufacturing plant in India will be done within the next 40-45 days. Then the plant of applied materials, which will be investing about $400 million. They have also they have started working on the site. Site preparation work is going on. Very soon the groundbreaking ceremony should happen. And then we will be one of those very few countries which will be designing and manufacturing the most advanced and sophisticated equipment that go into semiconductor manufacturing. It's a big leap for the country, because without creating the entire ecosystem, the sustainable growth is not possible. So that's why our focus is to create that entire ecosystem of semiconductor. I'm also very happy to share with you that 5 design companies have been given approval for semiconductor chip design. And 2 of those companies are going to work in telecom and satellite communication. So it's a very big achievement for us. Hopefully in the coming 2 to 3 years, we should have at least one chipset which goes into telecom industry, which is designed in India and manufactured in India. It's a big jump for the country. It is this vision, friends, and these actions which have resulted in this creation of the Bharat 6G Alliance. As you are aware, we already have more than 200 patents. I was told the number is now almost growing every week. This number is increasing. So almost 200 patents are there in 6G technology. So this is the opportune time when all of us should join our hands and make sure that the momentum which has got created is converted into products, patents, and more technologies for 6G. This today's achievement of launching the 6G Alliance, this will help us in 2 things. First, the intermediate step between 5G and 6G will be 5G advanced. So, as you are aware, first time our IP was recognized when the 5G-I standards were included in the 3GPP standards. Time has come when we become more aggressive, when we become more confident, and we push more IP in the 5G and 5G advanced space. And then as the world moved towards 6G, formalization of what 6G will look like, by that time we are well prepared and we have multiple people, multiple companies and multiple institutions working for 6G, so that at least we should keep a minimum target of 10% of the 6G IPR should be from India by the time we reach 2029 or 2030. So with that as a target, we should move forward. We began with a very first step of one major IPR going into 5G, but with 6G we should have a bigger ambition and we should target at least 10% IPR coming out of India. This will be a big target for us, but I'm sure we can achieve with the kind of talent all of us have. Our country is full of chip design engineers, telecom engineers. Practically every company in the world is having its design center in India. Why can't we have our own IPR? That should be our target, that should be our goal. And in this goal, the 2 proposals which are approved today, the IIT Madras Advanced Optical Communication Testbed and the Samir Advanced 6G Terahertz Testbed. These 2 will play a very big role, because this is where all the IPRs, whatever technologies, whatever developments we do, they will be tested here. We'll be doing many more things. We are already working on the next set of telecom reforms, which we are working with the industry bodies, and hopefully we should be able to roll it out in the next few weeks or maybe couple of months. We are also working on developing a fully optical communication system, something which will have practically zero latency, and that will be a big, very big advancement for telemedicine, for telesurgery. The world is moving in that direction. So time that we should also start looking at that. So I hope with these things, with these changes, we will be a country which is looked up to in the telecom sector, in technology sector, and the whole world comes to India to study what has been done in this country. So I wish you all the very best and wish you good luck for having very good 6G development. Thank you.